shit. What's going on?
What's happening?
Too tall.
Too short in the building.
How y'all living, man?
Oh, man.
Another day.
I'm living good, man.
Blessed.
Yeah, you know.
Blessed to see another day. Can't take it for granted, man.
Can't. You shouldn't anyways. You shouldn't anyways. Hey, I didn't get no DMs last week. I can't remember what we talked about, but I guess it wasn't controversial enough. Usually I get,
when it is,
get a few DMs, a few comments about a few things, but you know.
we was talking about value. We were talking about value or something?
Yeah, I think, you know, we don't be really, we don't script. We don't really.
Straight off the dome.
Yeah, straight off the top.
You know, freestyling.
Off the top rope. Never choke.
Eddie Guerrero. I don't know that.
Real ain't no joke. Eddie Guerrero, yeah, I know about Eddie Guerrero. They don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't know Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
Off the top ropes, baby.
They don't know nothing about that WCW, WWF split. They don't know about Goldberg
the red and black.
In the WCW.
Got the red. I was with the red and black.
And the NWO boys.
Yeah, I wasn't messing with the white and black. I was with the red and black.
Goldberg was my favorite wrestler over in the WCW. But in the WWF,
You say
it was Stone Cold Steve Austin. That was my favorite. Yeah. But yeah, man, you know, we don't script nothing. We just like to get on here and talk, have a good time. And we need some guests. We need some guests. Even if you want to talk about something old, some old topics that maybe touched you or made you mad or something, you want to get on here, we love to have you. If you local, you can even come in. We can even come in and have a seat at the table. We can chop it up.
Come have a conversation.
Yeah. As long as, you know, you keep it, you know.
They ain't gonna have no choice.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna have no choice. We ain't had a guest in a minute.
We haven't. We haven't had a guest in a minute.
In a long time.
Y'all see DK and Lattimore fighting out there? So what do you think about that? You think about, so DK had an 85-yard touchdown at the beginning of the game, but after that,
It was nothing.
he had nothing. So as a corner, though, when you're a player like that, that kind of ruins your day because you thinking the whole, after that, all you can think about is that one touchdown. But, I mean, was he locked up for the rest of the game? Can the corner say he's locked up?
Yes.
He can?
Yes, he can. What else did he get? He got one catch off of a big play. It was off of a big play.
Yeah.
After that is nothing.
Well,
That's the thing, though. When you play corner, you can lock down all game, and then one play that you give up, then the whole game is just wiped out. You had a bad game. You know what I mean?
From a professional standpoint, I can see how it's not. But mentally, you gonna still be like, that standard that you hold for yourself, you ain't gonna.
You're gonna be replaying that in your head.
Yeah, you are.
I should have did this. I should have did that.
Because you can think back right now. You can think back personally as an All-American in college. You can probably pull out about 3 plays you wish you could have back from college. That still piss you off to this day.
Absolutely.
I can think of 3 right now.
Absolutely. It's crazy how you know those plays, though. They just stick with you.
I could tell you the formation.
They just stick with you. Well, I remember we was playing Big Murray. We had been working it all week. And this when Rashawn was the quarterback over there.
Yeah.
So they was running nothing but 3-step. All week we practiced. We get in the game. I'm talking about perfect 3-step, quarterback drop back, I break. The ball just went right by me. I ain't put my hands up. Nothing. That should have been a pick 6.
Yep.
The ball, but he just threw the ball so fast.
Yep.
It's so hard.
Yeah, boy got a gun though. He got a rocket.
I said, dang, I should have been ready for that.
Yep.
It'd be like that.
3 by 1. Gun strong.
Okay.
I'm responsible for the B gap if they run the read with the running back. But I also got vertical of 3. Brett Parker to the right of me, man to man on their best receiver. Brett is
We ain't
the
worried
truth.
about it.
We're not worried about Brett, right? Mind you, my whole career, I've tried to do a good job of baiting that 3 to wheel. I mean, that number 3 going vertical, coming from the other side. I don't know if y'all understand. For my football heads, y'all understand. I got vertical of 3, but I'm responsible for play side B gap. So, sitting, but I gotta move over a little bit just in case. And mind you, they in the red zone, so they could hit a quick
Dump.
vertical of 3
quick
and
one.
score. So I'm a little too fast. They throw the skinny post behind my back on Brett. Completed. I turn around. Brett rips the ball out, fumble. When I turned, I slipped and I fell.
God dang it.
The ball is just
Right
bouncing and I'm still on the ground. And they jump on it and score. That play sticks in I can tell, like I can remember everything like I'm there right now. And that had to be every bit of 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
My wife always would ask me, like, how do y'all remember these moments? Like, you don't forget those moments. I could pull out a lot. We could be talking about a random game. It'd be 3rd and 6. It was 3rd and 6. We know exactly down and distance, time on the clock, formations, who was in the game, who shouldn't have been in the game.
Shouldn't have been in the game.
It's just the way it is, man.
You know it.
That's just the way it is. But it's all good. I don't know. It's kind of switching gears a little bit. Perks and the problems. You know, I was thinking about some stuff with college athletes and then just life. And people want the perks, but they don't want the problems. And what I mean is, like, for instance, let's say a high school kid has a great game. They love their coaches, just the parents, I'm a parent, love how the coaches are just praising them, be balled out. Their name is in the newspaper. They all over the news. People talking about them on Twitter. They posting it on Twitter, retweeting it. But with that notoriety comes problems. Because you're going to be playing against somebody that might make you miss. You might become a highlight. Y'all might lose a game. You might be the reason why a team lost because of a fumble, an interception, a touchdown, whatever the case may be. But once that happens, people want to guard their kid.
I feel you.
People want to guard them. They don't want, and this goes up to the next level too, like, but staying on this a little bit, you don't need to guard them. They need to feel that. They need to feel that resistance. They need to feel that rejection. They need to know how to maneuver through rejection and success, both. You can't want all the perks, but don't want none of the problems. It don't work like that.
What Coach Fred say? Gotta be able to deal with adversity. It's all about adversity. What you gonna do? You gonna stand up like a man, or you gonna crumble like a cookie? Which one? Huh?
They're going to crumble like a cookie.
Yeah, because that's all it is, right? At the end of the day, when it comes to when you say they trying to protect the kid or the athlete, at the end of the day, they just trying to protect their feelings.
Yeah,
That's all it. That's all it is. They don't want their feelings to be hurt.
Oh, hurt. Get
Right?
hurt.
Ain't no feelings. We not about feelings when it comes to sport. Yes, there's emotions, right? Emotions do run high. You get mad, you're joyful, blase.
Yeah, you competing.
Right. But ain't no feelings. I'm not trying to not make you mad, or I'm not trying to not make you feel a certain way. Nah, you need to know that I was counting on you, and
Yes.
you didn't come through when I needed.
Yes, and it's okay. That's it. That's great. I'm glad you said that. I like that.
That's all it is.
I like that.
We were counting on you.
And you didn't do what we were
Thought or needed or
what the expectations are, obviously, for you to do.
Right.
And so that there comes disappointment from yourself, and people are like, well, you don't have to tell them they already feel bad. No, it does not work like that in life. You don't make the numbers in sales when you get out of football or basketball or softball. Don't make the numbers in sales. You know you didn't make the numbers, but you don't think you're gonna hear that from your boss? You think you're gonna be able to walk around the sales department and the sales manager ain't gonna come and talk to you about what's going on with sales? No. You know you didn't make the cut. You feel disappointed, but guess what you got to deal with? You got to deal with someone that was relying on you. They gonna come and express how they were relying on you. Mm-hmm. And you know what I like about that? I like because things are addressed head on. And I'm gonna get a little off topic, but on topic with this. Sometimes I think. This is just personally talking. I think that sometimes, for me, I've always said that in a situation like that, I have to be able to address my expectations, or even if it was me, what happened head on. I don't like to walk around in this passive environment where it's like, I might have not done the right thing, or I know you didn't do the right thing, but you just not saying nothing about it, but I'm not gonna say nothing about it, but we know you keep underperforming. Now I'm getting hot. Now there's some tension. Yeah. No, for me, if something happens or I haven't, this is just me in general, and a lot of you are probably the same way. If there are expectations in anything, you need to be able to go and tell that person how they fell short. Mm-hmm. Because you'd be amazed by how many people have this mixed reality of who they are and what they're doing, because then they think they're fine.
Right. Oh, I didn't get all my sales this month. I'm good though. It's all right.
That's not how it works.
No, sir.
But the kids, we can't be guarding them, man. They can't deal with that adversity, and now they get that adversity quick. Now, it usually, and I'm sure it still does, just going to school, you have to deal with rejection from girls or guys not liking you, having to deal with rejection from friendships going sideways. You know, kids there are hormones all over the place. One day they nice, the next day they mean. You just don't, it's all kind of stuff. Yeah, they kids, but you adults too. But it's like, I just feel like it's just so healthy. Now, I'm not talking about any kind of bullying, y'all. I'm talking about the natural rejection and just the natural, what is it on Lion King? Not the circle of life, but just that process, man.
You got to go through it. You want, because on the flip side, when you do something good, like he said, you're going to want that praise. I think we talked about it before, talking about like giving the same energy.
Yeah.
Right? At the house. Baby loving on me, blah, blah, blah. Cool. So when she get mad, she can get on to me. How she get on to me? Because she's going to love me the same way.
Yeah.
You want to see what I'm saying? It just got to be equal, man. As in how you approach the good and the bad.
I think it's natural. Instinctively, immediately to come to the defense of your child or of someone.
Absolutely.
But there needs to be that you snap out of it like this is good for them.
You just gotta understand. Understanding. If you want your kid to grow and succeed, you're gonna have to let them feel it.
You gotta feel that resistance, man.
You can't guard them all their life.
Like you need to build that callus up. I think I said something talking on Twitter about just like your experiences are like calluses like on your life. Like it just like hardens you, like toughens you up to be able to deal with stuff. You know, I know we are in this part, this time where everything's about mental health and all of that. Guys, I am all about mental health. But that doesn't, part of mental health is being able to deal with adversity. So it's not all about everyone constantly patting you on the back, or you constantly, anytime you face something, it's okay. No, no, it's not always okay. Sometimes you gotta pick it up. Sometimes you gotta turn it up a notch. Sometimes you have to dig yourself out of that hole that you might have put yourself in. Mm-hmm. Not all the time, but we gotta. There is
a lot of there's a few times
there's a lot of truth to that.
You know what I mean?
You know, now it's all about the mental health, you know. Well, it's my mental health is mental. Yes, I understand mental health is a real thing, but dealing with adversity and not folding, and sometimes nobody having your back, it's just that's a part of life.
Yeah. I think you hit it on the head on the nail. You know my saying. The mental health has a lot to do with being able to handle different problems.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And if you don't have any experience on handling those problems when they arise,
it is gonna be a crisis.
You know, stuff gonna hit the fan. Plain and simple, man. It's just about life.
Yeah.
It's just about life, man. You don't want your kids, because after sports, they got to get into life, right? They got to get into this world. This world ain't nothing nice.
And if you play sports long enough, you're going to be in the world and playing sports.
So when you get out in this world, ain't too much, oh, it's okay, it's up. Nah, you ain't got mama and daddy. It's the boss talking.
Yeah, you need to be able to look them in the eye and acknowledge where you fell short, or where you might have had a misunderstanding, be able to communicate that. And then guess what? Show up tomorrow good. Show up tomorrow like, okay, like we talked about it, we dealt with it. That's one of my things for me. I feel like we can have those conversations and then get back to work. Don't walk around here with this
like this aura
on your sleeve, like you got your lip out and you mad about the conversation we had because you didn't do your part.
I've been seeing on IG, I see a few posts where it say the best arguments are ones that afterwards nothing changes as far as how you and that person still interact.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We can go at it. Me and Too Short can go at it.
And we have.
But after that shit, it's like nothing.
But
that's my brother. I mean, it's nothing.
I think what happens is, I know both have happened to me. I think, but what happens is like if you know the person that you talking to, but if you having that heated conversation with somebody that you trust, like that you really, really trust, and that you know their intentions, then things go back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To the way they were. But here's the thing. And this from, personal experience. When you have a heated conversation or something with somebody, but behind closed doors, certain things are being said about you, or certain thoughts are being said about you, that's really how you feel, then after that heated conversation, you aren't gonna feel comfortable. You aren't gonna feel like it's salvageable because of the extra stuff that's being said. Let me tell you something. You ever be around somebody that you thought everything was fine, but you feel some kind of like what's up? Like I don't
feel the energy,
yeah,
the vibes.
Like I don't have no problem with you, but I'm feeling like some stuff. Like what's the deal? Like I'm confused. Like what's going on? Like I thought we was good.
Yeah.
But you don't really understand what the deal. It's because they saying certain things to other people about you. That's what's happening. Them ghost talks. They saying stuff when they, with their people about you, but then they're coming around you. That's what that is. That's all that is. Man,
That's it, man.
Before we close out, let me tell y'all, I don't know if I told y'all before, but I didn't know the word vibes. I was listening to some Jamaican.
They know. You done told them. They know.
We might have a new viewer on. I didn't know vibes came from vibrations. I didn't know that. You know, I was listening to, you know, one of these albums, one of these Jamaican vibe joints.
The vibration.
Yeah, and he was talking about them vibrations.
Yeah,
and
you
it just
can
hit me.
feel it. You can feel the energy.
Yeah.
You can just feel the energy, bro.
Yeah.
That's all.
But yeah, man, hey, for real, hey, it don't matter who you, hey, you ain't gotta have blue check to get on the show. You ain't gotta be big time. Shit, you big time to us. Y'all wanna get on the show, man, hit the DMs if you wanna get on the show. If you got a topic you wanna talk about, hit the DM.
Hashtag Ass Sauce Twins.
Yeah, let's do it. We have everybody on.
Turn your notifications on. Subscribe.
What will you say?